Hi everyone, it's Deb. How are you? I'm here with a project share and sort of a VR. This is for Joanne Leigh, who is in Australia, and I've been working on this off and on for the last 3 days. So I'm trying to get it out, but I keep thinking of other stuff. So Joanne's challenge was a snippet challenge, and I said, what is a snippet? Well, if you deal in fabric, it's a snippet roll, a snippet page, or a snippet wall hanging, but I don't normally deal in fabric, so I said, well, that kind of lets me out. But she said if you deal with paper, you could do a loaded bag or envelope, a loaded flip book, stamped images like gorgeous girls or house mouse, which I don't have very many of, embellishments, die cuts, ATC size papers, offcuts of paper, colored pencils, etc. Maybe that she didn't say colored pencils, but she did in some other video. I don't know. So anyway, I made my very first. I've made loaded bags, but I never made a loaded envelope. Oops, these are supposed to go on the pocket letter. Oh well. So, and she had said somebody sent her fairies. I don't know if it was Peggy at Stormy's Imagination Station or someone else. And she also said she loved butterflies and pocket letters and coffee and tea. So yeah, now I noticed she did just buy some gorgeous girls, which is okay because I didn't stamp images because, like I said, right now I only have one gorgeous girl. And I have about 6 house mouse, and I wasn't sure which one she had, so I didn't feel real comfortable. Anyway, so this is graphic 45, and it is called Fairy Dust, I think. Hang on, Fairy Dust, the Fairy Dust collection. But I also threw in a few little odds and ends from Kaisercraft's fairy dust as well. So both fairy dusts. Anyway, let me put this down for a minute so I can put this other thing back here. Okay. So this is the bag. I haven't decided what all I'm going to put. I just made a little envelope which I'm going to write a little note in. I left the back flat because, well, sort of flat, without an extra pocket because I think the mailing is going to be enough. And there was this larger image which I cut out and I put it on this, this I believe is Recollections. Hang on. Yes, this shiny is Recollections signature special paper pad. It's never in the hot buys, but I love it because the glitter doesn't come off. I think it's the first time I used it actually. And it had this sort of teal green that I thought went well with it. The purple in their pad didn't really match. And then I spritzed this image also with this sparkle shimmer spritz. There's going to be a lot of areas I spritz. So this whole page has been spritzed with that to just give it more of a shimmery, you know, whatever. And then I went all around the edges with, oh goodness, eyelash trim. And it's the multicolor, and I thought that kind of matched well. So then I have this little thing of bling in here, but that was supposed to go in something else. But anyway, oh, and I put pixie dust, stickles along the edge here, and all across the top. And I put some of that Recollections shiny glimmer paper, shimmer paper inside here as well. Oh, and this little flower was one Joyce Falgett made for me in a recent flower box swap. There's a little sticker here from the sticker collection in the pack, and this is another cut apart from the pack. So I didn't put much in this front pocket yet. I may change that real soon. And then when you pull everything out, so far I have sort of loaded flip book, not real loaded, but I'll show that to you in a minute. Some flower blings, some hearts from Dollar Tree, and a little dragonfly, and some little purple stars and hearts. And the reason they're on there, and those are Stampin' Up, I believe. Sorry. Anyway, the reason they're on there is this says, "May you touch dragonflies and stars, dance with fairies and talk to the moon. May you grow up with love and gracious hearts and people who care." So dragonflies and stars, may you touch dragonflies and stars, dance with fairies, which is what this whole thing is about, and talk to the moon, which I didn't have. May you grow up with love and gracious hearts, there's the heart, and here are the hearts, and people who care. So I kind of tried to make it, you know, go with it. So that's one thing. Then I made this, you know, one of those things, rosettes out of some of the leftover paper, as well as a bag topper, and I just did some mixes of sequins. So there's purple, pinks, whites in here, and like turquoise and greens, blues and greens in here. And then I'm gifting her some of the butterflies because the winner of my 1000 subby challenge elected to get PayPal. So I still have the things that were in the prize package. So she said she likes butterflies, so I'm giving her butterflies. And this sticker that says wings was part of the sticker pack in the Graphic 45 collection. So they're being gifted to her. And then the flip book, this is one of the file folder flip books, but what I did is I turned it this way instead of this way. I managed a Velcro closure, although it doesn't hold real well, but it holds a little bit. There's stardust stickles on the fairy's wings, and the little flowers have been gone over with white glaze pen, and I wish I hadn't done the purple glaze pen on this flower down here because I think it's too dark, but it's done. I used my favorite Michael's trim. I'm going to have to go back and find some more of that sometime along the edge there because I just don't like the folders showing at the bottom. And then the back is just a simple, and I need to put my stamp on there. And I think I'm actually going to stamp it this time instead of always just writing it because my writing is bad. This is kind of double reinforced. I have an extra strip of paper in here. Then when you open it up, this front one just says, "Believe in fairies? They hope you do. Make a wish and it might come true." And there's just some, these are all just stickers. Actually, this might have been a long strip of paper or a long sticker. I can't remember. And then I just cut it apart. This I made an accordion pocket, and in here I have some fairy dust, little piece of leftover paper. It's really pink glitter, so I thought that was kind of cute. And I put some eyelash trim on, which doesn't want to stay. And I put some eyelash trim and some dragonfly stickers just wrapped around a piece of paper. And then these tags are from Michael's, and they're part of their magical, I think it's called magical, Magic Hour collection. It's a box of tags from this year, recent hunt buy, guys. But here's 2 fairy ones, and I left them blank so that she can use them however she wants. And that's in the first pocket. Then up here at the top, there's 2 things in here. One I made like a little bookmark for because I had this long piece of extra, but it has a little fairy on it. And this back piece is from the Kaisercraft collection. This is from the Graphic 45. And then this is a cutout from Graphic 45. Close your eyes and make a wish. And I didn't do anything with it. And the back just says, "Fairies dance upon," whatever. Yeah. Anyway, there's words on the back. So there's a pocket up here. if I can get everything back in. Well, I'll do that later. So then you open it up here, and over here, this is another one of those cut aparts like this, and it says make a wish. So I just put a little washi there, and you open it, and I did a die cut fairy. I only have one right now, and she's holding a little lantern, so I put, it's like glow in the dark, I don't know what the color is, but it's this bright yellow. It was like in the Halloween packs. Huh. Oh, here. Nope. It's from 2016, but I got it at Tuesday morning. I can't see what the color is, but I think it's like glow in the dark yellow. So, and it does sort of glow, so I thought that was cute for the lantern. And she is all spritzed with that shimmer mist. And then I gifted her another, like, I don't know, 4 so, yeah, I think 4 or 5 fairies. And I just put in lowercase Jo for Joanne. And this is this punch for the trim, I think is Martha Stewart. I don't still have it out, so sorry about that. So it's just in a plastic bag because I didn't want to cover up the paper underneath, which has a fairy song. It says close your eyes and make a wish at the bottom, and there's a bunch of fairies, but there's a fairy song here too. So that's that. And then here we have a pocket with a tag, and I stamped on it. These stamps were from Stampin' Up, and that collection was the Swan Lake from last year, I believe. It says wherever you go today, may happiness follow. And it just has like a lily pad and some little flowers and a dragonfly, and I colored them. I stamped it with Stays On, because these tags have like a slippery surface, and I didn't put anything on the back. I might just put my name. But then I went over the flowers with glaze pen. I started to do them with Copics, but Copics alcohol markers don't do good with Stays On. So then I tried Aqua Copics, not Copics, Spectrum Noir. I don't have Copics, sorry. And the Aqua worked, but it was not showing up as good because it's a slippery surface on here. So anyway, I went over the flowers and the dragonfly with glaze pen, and I liked that the best. Left the lily pad with the aqua colors, and I think that came out okay. So yeah, I think that's cute. And the little pocket is a cut apart, and it says Pixies and Sprites. And then it opens like this. And this tag is blank, but this one I stamped on as well. And this one I believe was a Hampton Art stamp. One sec. Oh, and before I go any further, this Pixie is from Alina Crafts. Pixie Fairy. I don't know what her name is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have that out still, but I'm pretty sure this was a Hampton Arts stamp, and it says happiness is like a butterfly, which when pursued is always beyond our grasp, but which if you will sit down quietly may light upon you. And it's by Nathaniel Hawthorne, because it's had these 2 holographic butterflies already on the tag. So I thought that went well, and I just left her the other one blank, so I'll sign the back of that one too. And it says follow your dreams on this little cut apart here. So then it opens again, and in here I just have some ATC size die cut papers, and there's enough for a pocket letter, or maybe a little extra than that. And this is a cut apart, and it just says fairy dust, and I didn't put anything on here because I need it to be flat, and it says magical things. So I hope you're seeing this. The glare seems to be pretty bad. So then it closes like this, but on the other side there is another pocket, and I just there's these little postage stamp type things from the collection, and there's 1, 2, 3, and 4, so I have them stuck in there, and then 2 fairies from the Kaisercraft collection are most of the way cut apart. Actually, they are cut out, but their wings have little sprays coming off of them, so I left them like that, and Joanne can do with them as she likes. And then again, this one had to be flat, and this is just a sticker from the Graphic 45. This is Graphic 45. This purple paper is from the Purple Passions Recollections paper pack. So I did use some of that as well, and the ribbon is already put away, but I'm pretty sure it's just Offray ribbon. So that's it for the flip book, and you do have to push down there to get it to close where that fairy is. So that's the flip book, oops, which I had to put in first. And then I made her a pocket letter, and I did not go hog wild on the pocket letter because I thought that way she can reuse it and do whatever she wants. So what I did up here is I just put I had this piece of long strip paper border, and I just put that at the bottom of these 3 pages and used that Stardust stickles again on some of the wings. Down here I had these 2 edges of the Recollections glittery paper, so I put them at an angle here and here. I put a thin strip I had left over of the same purpley paper as the one in the middle, and on that I did a punched butterfly, excuse me, and that was this Martha Stewart. You know, I have 2 Martha Stewart punches, and one does not cut the butterfly out, it just punches it into the paper, and I didn't know that when I bought it. I'm not happy about that, but this one cuts it out. So I cut one out there, and I did the same thing. I put fairy dust around the edges of its wings and stardust in the middle. This is one of those little Jolie's, I think it's Jolie's, I'm not positive, and a little Believe sticker and a little mushroom down there. These 2 were stickers from the sticker pack. This one says Fairy Post, and this is a 2-cent one, and this is the 1-cent one. But these are stickers, and those other ones in the flip book are cutouts. And then this one, I didn't do anything on the bottom because it says Believe in Magic all the way across. And oh, have you seen the fairies dance upon a summer's night, and watch the gnomes and pixies prance whene'er the moon is and bright, I guess is cut off. So yeah, I just didn't want to do anything with that. And I just wove this purple ribbon. This is a separate piece bow tied on. This is coming apart, but it is actually the ribbon that's tied on here, woven through. Sorry. And I think I have a charm somewhere that I'm going to dangle from this, but I haven't looked for it yet. And I wanted to get this video done. And then I did fill the back with buttons, you know, like flat back pink and white pearls, and some flowers. This is just different sizes of clear bling, some dragonflies and tiny butterflies, some other little flowers, lots of butterflies, some cut apart from the Kaisercraft paper and the rest punched out of different papers. Some of the Jolie's type butterflies that finishes that pack. These are 1 3/4 inch, 1 inch, and tiny little 1/2 inch, I think, round scallop circles, and some bows. And those are all out of scrap from the paper, and there's a couple more pieces of paper in here from the Graphic 45 collection, but they were a little bit off on their size for a pocket letter, so she can use them for something else. And then I think she said she liked coffee but also liked tea, so I'm giving her a tea bag, but I'm also giving her some little die cut. These are spellbinders, little coffee mugs, and the little to go, the thing that goes around it. And then there's a couple banner pieces that were in that same collection behind there, and 3 word dies that were Stampin' Up, but they were a different collection, and I don't know why I just stuck them in. It says friend, hugs, and something else, I forget. So that's the pocket letter. And then I'm going to try and put that all in the loaded bag. Oops, I forgot to put these back in the book. And then I'm going to be gifting her, I want to check with her first, but I hope she's not watching. I put this on, but it's too loose, so that's not going to go. But I thought I already put this on, but it's too thick for the envelope. It says Believe. The bling that was in the prize package. Some gemstones, because she likes pink. They were not. Some double-sided tape, which I'm going to wrap this all in tissue, I think, separately. And this is an extra one of the Hampton Arts Dollar Tree stamps. And this was in the, now this, I can't promise because it depends on the postage. If this is going to end up being too much, I may have to take this out, Joanne. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to try. We'll see what the weight ends up being, because these weigh a little heavy. But that's pretty much it. I might still make a card. Well, I think I'm just going to do a little note card to go in here tonight and put a few things in this little front pocket, and then get it all packaged up and wrapped and so forth. So I hope she likes it. I know it's not her favorite colors, which are pink and yellows, pastels, but it's graphic 45, it's fairies, and I thought it was pretty. Oh, and here's that, I don't know if I read this or not. Oh, have you seen the fairies dance upon a summer's night, and watch the gnomes and pixies prance whenever the moon is bright? So that's the rest of that was at the bottom of this paper also, except the bright is cut off, so there it goes back with it. Okay guys, that's it. That is my project for Joanne's challenge, and I know it's like a lot, sorta, but not really as much as what I've been seeing other people doing, and certainly not what was given to me as a loaded bag for a spring swap I did. But Joanne has joined my last several challenges, and I have yet to get her something, so I'm feeling pretty bad about that, and I don't know if this will get there in time for her challenge, which ends July 13th, I think it is now, but it doesn't matter. I just want to send her something anyway. So I hope she likes it and can make use of these things. And that's all. Alright guys, I will talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace. As always, have a great day or night. Bye for now.